Hello guys, I'm still plodding along, trying to get through Act 3 so I can finish all my builds, so we can do Pascal and Jay, because they're going to be the two ones I want to get through majorly next. But something someone said was that it was impossible to play pure ranged parties in this game and melee's too overpowered, and I disagree. Playing ranged only requires a lot more planning, because obviously high armor deflection melee is very easy and it can clear the battle quite quickly. But that's not the only way to play. You can definitely play a ranged only party. Hilariously, starting off on this, Uralit's already been sniped, so she's out of the battle, so I've lost one of them. But as you can see here, I've got an entirely ranged party with a ranged rogue trader. Jay's DPS part of her build's not complete until we get the boots at the spire at the end of this act. But everyone else is getting quite close to finishing their builds, although we have just picked up Ulfar, which I use as a mixed attacker. He does all of his damage at range, but he picks up his kills for AP generation from his weapons itself. So, one of the good things about Jay is not only is she an officer that can buff, she can actually do quite a bit of damage herself, especially with her ability to go into Master Tactician. So if we check out here, if we put on all of her little stacks, you can do respectable damage. You can then create another set of shots. Unfortunately, those ones missed there. But then you can also give buffs to allies, which is quite important. So you need to kind of think about who's going next in the turn order and where you want most of your damage to come from. Ulfar's one of those characters very finicky to move. I want to move him to here, but for some reason the game won't let me do it. Well, we're going to kick this guy away. So I've actually equipped Ulfar, so his pistol does a lot of debuffs when shot close. We want to get the kills with the knife because it generates AP, but most of his damage is actually going to be from his calibrated heavy stubber because it only costs 1 AP to do burst fires. Because the armor pen is so low, you actually need to use ionized grenades on him to make him useful. But I'll try to show off more of that in this battle. Pascal, however, is an absolute menace and a beast. So you can Spirit Communion to put on debuffs to the enemies and buffs to your allies. You can block off movement with his traps, which is very good because it stops people closing in them. And having that on your bounty hunters makes it so enemies can't really push you. Ideally, you want 2 bounty hunters. 2 bounty hunters, especially operative bounty hunters, is ideal for parties. Very strong. So we're going to use his area attack, which will generate another attack AP for us, so we can also use his other one. We're going to put on some more debuffs into enemies, using tactical advantage to increase the damage of our operatives, but also increase our party's, increase our party's armor. Armor's very important for unfair. Dodge is good, but like armor you need as well. Kind of want both. You know, I should have actually shot the Promon because Hunting Surge would have refunded that AP. I've also reported there's, with Hunter's Ambush, sorry, that's what I meant, not Hunting Surge. Hunter's Ambush and Soldier's Alacrity don't appear in their Exemplar levels. You can only get it in their first set. So I've let the devs know about that and said that, yeah, we need to fix that. Pascal's also very good with grenades because he's an intelligence-based character, so he gets a lot of buffs. We're also going to try... damn, not got any space here. But yeah, so the characters I want to focus on at the moment is obviously Pascal, Jay, Ulfar, and Mazra and Uralit. Because they're going to be my next guides.
Not a problem for me.
So yeah, we're going to use the ionized grenades. It's very important for later on for reducing armor. So whilst bounty hunters can cut through armor, you want to really lower it.
Suits my purposes.
Obviously getting debuffs with Hot on the Trail to also get extra turns is quite useful. So Argenta is our big Dacker. Now for her, I use her with the Heavy Stubber as well as the Flamer. This is so I can build up even more versatility. Tenderize isn't worth using anymore because it no longer stacks, which is kind of annoying. Oh, jeez, a little too close. I don't have controlled shot like I do for Ulfar yet. Which is fine. It's a lot of damage. We will put her in cover because of the sniper. Okay, shooting at Ulfar. If he tried to move, he would have been locked. Alright, so back to Jade. Not close enough to actually buff Ulfar there. But she can buff herself. So we'll do it in reverse order as well. As soon as you get like stacking the contextual advantage, critical hits build up stacks very quick. And then you can do really big pressy advantages. It's a lot of damage. The laser pistol is for the armor pen. When you get her recoil boots, she does so much more. So I could take one shot, or I could buff someone and give heroic turn. Give the buff to Argenta, and then we'll give it over to Ulfar here.
So shall it be.
Yeah, so getting the actual kill with the melee, it refunds AP, so you can basically loop attacks into itself. And yeah, his pistol, when you use the soldier heroic action, is actually pretty damn tasty. I've not got close quarters training yet, so I can't use the heavy, but you can keep building AP. Look at the damage.
All too easy.
Oh, nice. We can go over and kick that guy. Yeah, the interrupt turns, very good for looping our stuff. Okay, now we can start putting some exploits onto the snipers. Throwing joint analysis, so when our ranged guys take shots, we'll get something out of it. Ulfar's got some movement. He can use kick again, but there's nothing really to... I forgot about that guy. Oh well. Alright, so Jay... Ooh, Jay's got some movement, and her pair holster's also procced. So we can actually move her and get some free shots. Yeah, without stabilizing bases, it's not the best. Alright, Ulfar's actual turn. So we can use... Oh, can't use our free AP kick, huh? But we can kill that guy to generate some AP. Alright, heavy Stube. Yeah, we're going to get some Decker off into that guy. Running guns, get another one. I probably should have used the rapid fire upgrade on that one, but the accuracy trying to hit the sniper. Ulfar actually in this encounter can't get up there, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, let's see if we can snipe that guy up there. Nice! Like especially these guys, they have the highest dodge in the game, so the fact that we're landing those shots is huge. Right, we'll throw in joint analysis for Argenta, so at the moment we can't really risk running to get up there. Oh, it's actually Pascal's turn again, so we'll move him over to here. It's kind of out of his reach, but we can kind of hope for the best. I thought we could have used tactical knowledge, but he's too far. Oh, we got one of them. Alright, sniper's turn. Let's see if we can actually land this.
Nothing I can't do. Already done.
Not bad.
Doubt is for the weak.
Alright, we'll send Argenta up there. This is very much going to be a Matrix dodge this moment.
As the Emperor commands, right is approached.
Nice. Alright, so fight splits into two here. I'm actually recruiting Mazra because I need to do my guide on him for this run, because I need to recollect all my footage with my new builds post the Grim Dark Challenge. So this two-parter. Uralit's now alive, but she's taken a head trauma. Argenta's picked up one injury, Ulfar's picked up an injury as well. So we're going to try and show off a little bit more Ulfar now. The way that you use ranges, you kind of you want to keep your enemies coming to you, and if you've got a big enough map, range will be perfect. But the issue is, most of the maps are really small. So, Uralit, if she gets a crit with her first sniper rifle, she gets a free shot on her normal sniper rifle. And if they're stunned, then obviously we get another attack refunded back. So we get 4 attacks of her. So, not too bad. As an operative, to get 4 shots is pretty huge. So Jade this time, I was showing her frontline tanking with close combat. She's actually got over 100% armor. But this time, it's all about buffing Ulfar. I should have probably moved him up a little bit, but I think we'll actually be fine here. So his burst fire only costs 1 AP, so we can actually fully do it. Oof. We need a little bit more of a pen on it, but we're going to start using his grenades to put on debuffs on the enemy. The Iron Eye ones is the ones that we really want to get out to increase our damage. And as our allies start allowing him to ignore armor, he'll do a lot more. Actually, there's no one I really want to move up. Let's just take a little shot with Jay then.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Ulfar will generate her a lot of stacks. That's for sure. So again, we've got to be careful. We don't want these enemies to be able to get too close. So I'm going to have Argenta take a burst fire from here and then move her further back with the rest of her movement. I'm also going to set fire to the area.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yeah, we'll concentrate fire to double the damage. So as these enemies move, the floor will be fired with the new little DLC one. We're going to run and gun to increase our range on that as well. That's why we didn't rapid fire, because we wanted to get off all the extra attacks. Now, we're going to start marking some of these guys.
All too easy. Suits my purposes. Already done.
Going to get a little bit of armor for allies as well as increase my damage. Then we're going to cold the bold, so we'll increase our damage further. They're in good sniper distance, so that should be some tasty damage.
Already done.
Suits my purposes.
Alright, the leftover one we use for hot on the trail. I managed to get 3 sets of sniper boots in this map. It's crazy. Alright, so Mazra's getting in there. Ulfar's going to use the 0 AP kick. Easy kill. We're going to throw in joint analysis, so we'll increase our boys' damage. We're going to use more of our heavy Stuber. It builds a lot of alacrity and crit damage. So we could use the charge, which is 2 AP, or we could wild strike to get the AP there. Oh, I thought that would have killed him.
All too easy.
No, we've still got another knife hit.
I hunger for battle.
Yeah, we can't use our heavy Stuber yet.
So my hand is thunder. My strength.
Alright, Pascal's turn. He took some shots, so he's a little bit hurt. No prey for him to mark. But there's a big amount of tactical advantage there. So that's a good 18. We're going to throw a trap here so they don't push us. Overcharge shot, 79 damage, not too bad. Level 40. That guy is stunned, so he didn't get to do anything.
Not your Xenos pet monkey. Fortune favors
You're
the
lit.
swift.
Got her crit, so that's 2 shots. Because the first guy dodged, we're going to use precise attack to make sure we get this hit.
This tedious.
Oh, he dodges again. No, too far to get that grenade out. But we'll throw that there. If they charge us, they'll go through it and they'll take some debuffs.
Don't get too cocky.
So, where Ulfar is, we can actually buff him now.
And it is done. Don't get too cocky.
Wolves red eye will carve
Perfect.
wolves out of your bones. See how the wolves succeed? Father's worthy instrument.
Yeah, good luck hitting this man that now has an extra 100 agility. Right, if we need to next turn, we'll be able to attack with J as well.
I'll do it.
So we need to not run for that smoke, so I don't want to take the 3D bust myself.
Be the fire in my heart.
This time we're going to rapid fire. Slightly hit Ulfar.
Nothing I can't do.
Okay, remove that enemy's armor. Okay, we can get 2 AP back and some MP back by using the firearm mastery as well as a bunch of shots, or we can just go for 1 attack, which again will still get the MP
Without deeds is worthless.
and the extra attack, so it's whatever you want.
I'll do it.
But I do want to set more fire floor traps, so if they move, they'll get caught by that.
Doubt it.
Weird. And more fire.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And then we're going to move Argenta back after all that, just so they have to try and run through the trap.
Not a problem. For me.
Unfortunately for them, we also still have our sniper turn.
All too easy.
Oh, I can't hit that back one very well. Ooh, barely did any damage there.
Suits my purposes. Nothing I can't do.
He's got no armor.
Not a problem for me.
There we go.
Stand a chance.
Just the one left. Yeah, fighting in the arena with a ranged party is probably the hardest time to do it. Oh, Mazra almost killed himself running through my fire trap. That's why it's there, but it wasn't meant for him. And shred. GG.